All right. What's up? Right. So where it is right now. Right. Okay. So what we're supposed to do now? Yeah. Hello, everyone. Well, here we are again for. Oh my God! Why in the world? This is supposed to be 2025 season recap, not 2024. But okay, of course. You know what I mean. It's supposed to be 2025 season. So here we are. So we're just waiting for other guys to watch with us. I guess we can begin right now. But all I have to say is that I I believe we had a relatively successful, I don't know. Yeah, relatively successful series. Of course, thanks to Ax and Vitaly for running this series for me. And I appreciate all of his, you know, hard work for these for the series. But hey, it's what it is. So all I have to say is that we're going to have a lot of changes around the s- not just the server, but yeah, to the whole NR universe for me, I guess. But all right. So let's proceed first with the what do you call from this? Hang on. So this should be 2025. So apologies if I wasn't able to edit this one, but you know what I mean. So of course, so all in all of the races we had like 1,782 views all across all races, in 32 regular season races, including the All-Star and the Southern States shootout. So average percentage viewed in all of the races is 9.9%, considering that everyone, or not really everyone, watches the races really, as well as some of the drivers haven't filled up any ratings the entire season, so I guess we could understand that. So I couldn't really blame if you're not active there. So average view duration is so typically they only watch most only watch 5 minutes and 18 seconds of the race. So yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Most of the most of the viewers were like only trying to see the results. Maybe I don't know, but we can work on that. I guess since again there were three races, and I think the problem with this is the viewership. So like we only had like very few drivers who very few drivers to take the league or take the PSRLA Cup Series seriously. So that's why we're shutting it down after yeah after after yesterday, which is the finale night. So later on, we're moving into the your NR hub. So yeah, of course, most watch race is the Neuro Duel. So of course, Neuro Duel is a points paying race, and yeah, it basically the see who qualifies for the Daytona 500 and who's not. So it is really one of the I mean, here's funny thing. Your Duel has more viewership than the Daytona 500, and only Your Duel and the Daytona 500 were the races, or actually, if you include the Southern States Shootout, those three races were the ones who break the 100 view barrier. So I guess still thank you, but of course for the hard work of Alex and Vitali, I really appreciate you. Even you're not running any series anymore, even including yours. But hey, we appreciate you very much. So I'm just looking here at this card. Mm, yeah. So you can really blame what's going on here with the PSRLA Cup Series races. So hey, at least we finished this season. So there were 18 winners in 32 races, which is amazing. Jeffrey Fingaya won the most races, in which he won 7 races despite finishing runner up. He's literally like 2 points behind Nathan Stapleton, your champion. Oh, by the way, congratulations again to Nathan Stapleton and All Around Motorsports for winning both the drivers and owners title respectively. So, of course, Other Island Motorsports number 79 is the only team who reached the 1,000 point mark, which is unbelievable, to be honest. Well, next is Jeffrey Guy wins the most races. Yeah, 7 races. Most wins for a team to run racing with 8. Of course, Jeffrey Guy winning 7, and Zachary Fitzwater winning the last race of the season. If you count the All-Star race, that should be 9. But so I was curious, what's your favorite race? So like pretty much curious about your favorite race. I know you guys that doesn't r- you guys don't really watch the entirety of the season or per se, but for some of you guys who were able to watch any portion of the season, I know you guys have your own favorite race, but hey, at least we are doing everything to manage the season to end very nice. And yeah, of course, we had an amazing four-way battle in the end with Nathan Stapleton, uh, Jonathan Carson, Jeffrey Fingai, and Andrew Williams. Imagine those guys would manage to, you know, to end up in the final point standings in the way they are, like they are less than 10 points with each other, just the entire top four. So, like, they are 9 points with each other. So, of course, if you're wondering, is there 2026 PSRLA Cup Series? And I must say, this will happen. However, we're running it under a different name, which is the Canva Cup Series, already been announced in both the PSRLA server, AG server, and of course we launch it in your NR hub. So like drummers and owners who made the rating threshold will be given priority to sign up for 2026 season. And I listed all the teams, so I'll just give you the list of teams that are allowed to return will be given priority for the return. So these are, eh, hang on. So yeah, for the drivers, these are Alexander Rowe, Andrew Williams, Angel Gutierrez, Gabriel Ford, Rudy Giacomo, Carson Miller, Duncan Ward, Eric Monaco, Garrett Movidel, uh, Hallie Anderson Jr., Jack Haas, Jeff Fingai, Joshua Neely, eh, Leonard Kochmer, Nathan Stapleton, Philip Torres, Roberto Crown Jr., Scott Taylor, Trevor Williams Jr., Zachary Fitzwater, and Zayden Davidson. So, and for the teams, these are Able Motorsports, Aegis Motorsports, Appalachian Motorsports, Selectors Freezing. Trevor Motorsports is, by the way, shutting down to be way more transparent and avoid any biases. Durani Racing, Other Island Motorsports, Smart Motorsports, and Vision Motorsports will all return or will be allowed to be given a priority to sign up for next season. And 2025 PSR, or sorry, 2025 Canva Cup Series winner invitation will happen during fall to winter. So I believe we're going to have like around 5 to 6 races, strict points championship, and yeah, maybe that's about it. So, of course, Canva Cup Series has been announced as the new name for the series. Eh, Not gonna be surprised. Yeah, hang on. So, of course, we're planning to hold like around, I don't know, 31 to 32 races. Or actually make it 31, sorry. So, of course, we'll run under the name Canva Cup Series. So maybe we can actually make it work again. But I'm glad. Oh, doing it. Like Canva Cup series. It's a nice name for a series. Well, I had an idea for this. So at least my series is back having a title sponsor. For guys, for the OGs of the Herculean or Universe, well, I ran the Sam's Club Cup series before and the Cancel Trivago Cup series. I wasn't able to, like, I don't know, I lost my passion. That's why I didn't manage to at least run through halfway of the season. But hey, please, we got the Canva Cup series right there. So of course, hopefully most of the drivers will be able to come back here. So 2026 Canva Cup Series begins after all, or I was talking about the silly season. So silly season begins after all teams are set. Drivers to announce intention to return in different ways. Number one, you can announce it through your NR hub. Second is in the Canva Cup Series thread and AG the oh not the channel. Another mistake right there. It should be AG the server. So if you're a part of the server, that would be good since that server is like part of the what I have right now. And or you can also DM me if you have the intention to come back. So like I know some drivers have already announced that they are not returning from the series. I believe we have Leonard Kochmer, Sadin Davidson, and Andrew Williams announcing their intention not to return in the series. But hey, kudos to Andrew Williams for making it into the final race with a Hope Sport title. So, of course, another thing here is Canva Cup Series will be stricken on honor signups. Teams who fail to fill any rating forms will be banned for 1 year. That, of course, starting 2026 season. So if you actually make it effective, yeah, 2026 season. So 2025 season, we will now enforce the rule here for 2026 season. So like, yeah. So if you remember when you filled up your sign up form, ratings form, you, there's a check mark that says you acknowledge that running a you're joining a ratings based series and you are to fill up these rating forms every week. So two teams failed to do that. PS Motorsports and Williamson Racing will be banned for 1 year. And they both teams cannot join the series this season, regardless if they come back as a owner or a driver. Because yeah, for drivers that wouldn't be the case. Which is yeah, pretty much happy to announce that. So what's next? Top 35 in owner standings will secure Daytona 500 2026 Daytona 500 qualification. What's next? So five open teams for new teams signups. So like we're going to open, of course, these five open teams do have a charter, or sorry, teams who are inside top 35 in owner standings, and I remove those who finished outside, so these cars will be secured. None of them, or actually one of these teams is actually a four-car operation, and all of them have like cars in the chartered spots. So of course, full-time drivers will have full ratings, and part-time independent teams will be allowed, but they won't have any preseason boost. So, part-time independent teams, I'm talking about the teams who are not full participating in the PSR or sorry, the Canva Cup series full time. So, oh yeah, I just found out Sebastian Kang is one of the guys who yeeted out of this series. So, what are we talking about? So, teams are welcome to open an additional full-time car. However, they will be considered as new entry and will have to qualify for the Daytona 500, including those top five teams. So, the following teams will earn one part-time slot. And just to know, teams running four full-time cars are ineligible for additional part-time car seats. We have a rule that we're going to have a maximum of four cars per per team. So these are Colorado Motorsports, Runner Racing, Vision Motorsports, Appalachian Motorsports, and AG's Motorsports. So these teams are allowed to run an additional part-time car. So aside from the full-time cars that they have, they will have a part-time car. So schedule is almost set and will be released in both your NR Hub and HAT server Discord servers. So of course, the schedule will be released after World Cup Series schedule is out, and it is scheduled to have 31 races, including and and then an All-Star and a shootout. Oh, by the way, I'm going to reveal that we'll start the series in Homestead, we'll end the series in Homestead. That's what I can only say right now. So I would like to announce that we're bringing back the Unity race under new name, which is going to be Re-Races 1 500, which will be in a fictional track, uh, Colorado Moore Speedway. Of course, we already had an agreement with Caleb Rose, the owner of Appalachian Motorsports, to join as the fourth team. So there will be Team Herschel, Team AG, Team Nathan, and Team Caleb. So like 40 car lineup, 10 each team. We will keep Team Virgil, Team AG, and Team Nathan, of course. And your 2024 winner, Aaron Abel, will have an option to stay with Team Nathan or move teams. And by the way, yeah, Aaron Abel will have the reserve. And let's just say it's like past champion provisional rule. So Aaron Abel will take spot number one, and 39 more spots will be determined by the signups. Of course, we raise this one fiber will utilize draft. The order of the draft will be based on a draw. First round will use a draft lottery. So like we'll have another draw again. So but the draw will start from the very bottom. So from spots from spot 10 or 40th pick, Mr. Relevant, something like that. And yeah, I might make this thing interesting. I might actually include like I don't know a maximum of 50 cars or 50 sign up driver signups. 50 drivers who are trying to sign up, or maybe 45. So we will have an undrafted cars or undrafted drivers for this season. So that should make things interesting. So it depends if you're going to participate or not, but hey, this is gonna be too risky, I guess. So next is, of course, I would like to again thank you, Alex and Vitali, for running this series for me. So I'm just glad to be back. And hey, I appreciate all your efforts. And yeah, I pretty much appreciate all of your efforts for running the series. So, oh my god, pretty excited what will happen next season. So PSRLA Cup Series is ending, but Canva Cup Series is racing. So that's all I can say right now. Like, ever. But hey, I'm pretty much happy about Nathan Stapleton winning the 2025 title. So, yeah, pretty much it. And again, RL Motorsports winning the owner's title with the number 79 winning the owner's title. Incredible. So, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. So again, enjoy the Canva Cup Series winner invitational this fall. Subscribe to your NR Hub and join the server as well. So the link for the server is in the description. So, cars. Within the 3 years history of the PSRLA Cup Series or PSRLA in general, yeah, pretty much enjoyed it. 2023, Kian Jimenez, 2024, Jeff Fingai, 2025, Nate Stapleton. And we'll continue to, you know, hold that history. So, pretty much happy that we are gonna run it this way, or maybe end up this way. So, yeah, pretty much happy about everything. So, thank you guys very much for watching again. Yeah, see you over at the Your NR Hub, and it is what it is. Take care, and see you on the Your NR Hub.